Pluto made them come all along. Pluto's circle crosses that of a few other planets. Pluto, the tough little planet at the outer scopes of our nearby planet corporation, is working up electricity on the Earth of cosmology. Ongoing reports mean a manageable revel-in with Neptune, raising concerns among researchers and space enthusiasts. Striking figures like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Michio Kaku have sounded cautions about the ramifications of this infinite event. But how did Pluto grow to end up on a crash path with its adjacent planet, and what should this heavenly battle endorse for life on this planet? Join us as we disentangle how something massive just slammed into Neptune and how researchers have been left confused by this significant irregularity. Pluto, once hailed as a simple planet, went through a change in its popularity, being renamed as a bantam planet because of its unconventional circle. Notwithstanding this downgrade, Pluto truly spellbinds and pursues the cosmic nearby region. Later forecasts from respected researchers like Neil deGrasse Tyson and Michio Kaku have raised concerns about Pluto's direction possibly converging with Neptune, indicating an approaching string of effect between the two divine bodies that could have crucial repercussions for Earth. Pluto's excursion across the solar stands apart due to its top-notch attributes inside our close BIP planet institution. Its circle is especially extensive, crossing a lovely amount of astronomical gadgets since its revelation in 1930. Pluto has yet to finish a full unrest around the solar. Adding to its character is the profoundly stretched kingdom of its circle, a departure from the more roundabout ways followed through the big planets. Furthermore, Pluto's circle strays through 17 degrees from the ecliptic aircraft, giving its manner a greater extreme grade contrasted with one-of-a-type planets. The aggregate of Pluto's nature and its curved circle gives layers of intricacy to its orbital example. One prominent attitude is its occasional convergence with Neptune's circle. For approximately 20 years during each circle, Pluto ventures closer to the Sun than Neptune, resisting assumptions in view of their separate conditions inside the close-by-planet group. Digging similarly into Pluto's circle, it is charming to be aware of that it is whatever but a perfect circle, but as an alternative a lengthened circle, harking back to more of an oval shape. This top-notch circle results in critical sorts in Pluto's separation from the Sun. During its tour at its nearest method, Pluto goes interior round 30 astronomical gadgets of the solar, while at its farthest component, it entails more than 49 away instances the space of Neptune from the solar. In addition, Pluto's circle is leaned at a point relative to the circles of the sizable planets in our near-planet corporation. This tendency now no longer simply provides to the intricacy of its circle but also assumes a critical component in its collaborations with distinctive heavenly bodies, specifically Neptune. When Pluto encounters Neptune, their gravitational affects adjust their instructions over time. The many-sided dance among Pluto and Neptune highlights the dynamic nature of our close BIP planet group. While Pluto once appeared as a solitary drifter within the outer reaches, its close-by encounters with Neptune highlight the interconnectedness of heavenly bodies, each utilizing gravitational forces that form the trails of others. In later years, improvements in observational technology have enabled cosmologists to track Pluto's movements with excellent accuracy. This has brought about a deeper comprehension of its circle and its probably ramifications for the balance of the outer close BIP planet group. Even because the risk of a right-away effect amongst Pluto and Neptune stays low, the opportunity can't be completely discounted, prompting continued tracking and take a look at through the astronomical community. Irrespective of its modest length and a ways-off region, Pluto proceeds to command hobby amongst researchers and lovers alike. The question emerges: why hasn't there been an accident among Pluto and Neptune? The reaction lies inside the pull of gravity from wonderful planets. Stargazers began concentrated on Pluto's manner now not long after tracking down it, and its direction baffled them. Diverse to maximum planets that stick close to similar aircraft as they circle the Sun, referred to as the ecliptic plane, Pluto stands aside with its precious factor and oval-shaped circle. The thriller extended when they understood Pluto's manner crosses Neptune. Irrespective of those intricacies, Pluto's circle stays robust, showing the complicated mechanics of area. Learning how three divine bodies flow into and collaborate gravitationally, like Pluto, Neptune, and the Sun, is a huge assignment. It's like attempting to foresee wherein they will bypass based totally on in which they start and the way they pull on every other. For PL, this mission exhibits how its way, Neptune's way, and the Sun's set up all artwork terms. Like a simulation, libration, and the VSOP wavering, these help researchers with settling this great riddle. A simulation is crucial for maintaining planets in their circles. Even as Pluto crosses Neptune's way, it is at least 90 degrees away, preserving them from crashing. Libration ensures that whilst Pluto strategies Neptune or different big planets, it's far properly over their way, reducing the threat of a crash. The VSOP wavering, named after researchers von Zappel, Steve, and Saplin, figures out why Pluto's circle seems to be exceptional but remains regular over the longer term. Irrespective of the confusion in area, some patterns and guidelines hold things in request. These hints preserve Pluto's circle stable for stalling crashes with Neptune or modifications in its way. The possibility of orbital mayhem explains how a heavenly body's way is distinctly sensitive to wherein it starts evolved and could be very lots represented by way of Pluto. Indeed, even little adjustments in its state of affairs or pace can ruin its circle over a long time. Researchers used laptop simulations to type out how Pluto actions in area. These simulations use extravagant math to duplicate how Pluto pals with distinct location stuff like Neptune. By tweaking these reproductions most effective a tad, cosmologists can understand how small adjustments can alternate Pluto's manner. Inside the final part of the 190s, these reenactments track down something fascinating about Pluto's circle. Regardless of the fact that there are subjects that must make it solid, Pluto's circle can though be eccentric. Certainly, a minuscule difference in wherein Pluto begins evolved or how short it is going can roll out huge enhancements over extreme years. However, in spite of this disorder, Pluto's circle remains solid for a tremendous long term, like billions of years. This suggests that during spite of the truth that Pluto seems out of manipulate, its excursion throughout the solar follows pretty a few types or another. Specializing in what large planets propose for Pluto's way gives us top-sized portions of statistics approximately how our complete close-by-planet institution works. It shows us that in which every planet is and the manner it actions can alternate the methods of different things in location. In spite of the fact that area is convoluted, a few top researchers are compelled that Pluto need to collide with Neptune. This makes them can't assist thinking about why this could show up. Irrespective of the fact that it seems not likely, Neil deGrasse Tyson, a renowned place researcher, makes them hobby-mind regarding Pluto. He imagines that renaming Pluto as a bantam planet, not a high one like Earth, is a diploma forward. He accepts we're usually studying new things approximately how matters skip in area. Tyson sees Pluto's unusual manner as a signal that there may additionally be though a ton we don't understand. He feels that the mysteries of area are so fascinating. He likewise is aware of that large pastime activities in area, like Pluto's renaming, get people intrigued in vicinity era. Tyson needs to help human beings keep close the cool and at times uncommon subjects approximately how space functions. He thinks it's far vital to speak about how region mechanics can marvel us. Tyson works with awesome researchers to warning people about the functionality dangers of Pluto's weird way. Within the wake of that specialize in Pluto a ton, the fact that it may collide with Neptune at some point makes him targeted. He says this can motive huge troubles for our whole planetary business enterprise. An accident amongst Pluto and Neptune could be an uncommon and crucial occasion. It had discharge a ton of power and could ruin separated Pluto quantities from the accident can also need to fly around space and hit one-of-a-kind planets and moons. Neptune may additionally revel in the effect and change the way it movements. Renowned theoretical physicist Michio Kaku, stated for his contributions to string idea and technological know-how communication, gives an exciting angle on location exploration. He thinks that understanding the future of area excursion and the relationship between celestial mechanics and theoretical physics can be gathered from specializing in peculiarities like Pluto's circle. Kaku considers Pluto's circle to be a window into the future of space exploration. By grasping the multifaceted gravitational interactions and orbital dynamics of heavenly bodies like Pluto, we are able to enhance future vicinity missions. Helping with more secure navigation through the Sun gadget, predicting functionality dangers, and making plans missions to some distance off corners of our cosmic community. Kaku emphasizes that patterns gained from Pluto's circle may be implemented to exploring different heavenly bodies, presenting an avenue map for interpreting some distance-flung universes. He regularly highlights the deep connection between celestial mechanics and theoretical physics, stressing that the movements and interactions of planets, for instance, the gravitational dance between Pluto and Neptune, are rooted in essential standards of physics. Kaku's work in theoretical physics, especially string idea, aims to get to the lowest of those ideas at their middle. He indicates that focusing on the complexities of celestial mechanics like Pluto's circle can offer insights into the underlying legal hints of the universe. Like Tyson, Kaku has also pondered the ability collision of celestial bodies pertaining to his theories about the universe. A collision between Pluto and Neptune, while extensive in astronomy, could provide a completely unique observational possibility, probably contributing to how we would interpret string concept concerning gravity and spacetime. While the direct impact on the global can be insignificant because of our distance from the outer planet AR institution, the clinical implications can be profound. Understanding occasions like this could make bigger our statistics of the fundamental nature of the universe as described via string precept and unique theoretical physics areas. Pluto's precise features, inspired via the gravitational forces of neighboring planets, mainly Neptune, highlight the complex and dynamic nature of vicinity. However, the universe holds many mysteries, and the three-body hassle is surely one of them. Researchers assume different capacity failures, highlighting the ongoing quest for facts and exploration in the vast universe. Although it's distinctly now not in all likelihood, there is still a small opportunity of planets taking photographs every special in area. This will get up because planets' paths are inspired by means of various factors like gravity from different planets, which researchers name the three-body trouble. In locations like the TRAPPIST-1 machine, in which there are 7 Earth-sized planets, the gravitational forces create a type of rhythm in how the planets circulate called orbital resonances. Over time, these paths could make a planet's course much less stable and can need to cause collisions. Even though structures like TRAPPIST-1 are teeming with planets, crashes are not going on right now. Now researchers keep a watch on those structures to apprehend how planets have an effect on every difference paths, especially after they get near. This lets us recognize how planets move in area. Sometimes there are rogue planets that do not orbit a celeb and waft around strangely. These planets was once part of a celeb famous person device, however, had been given ejected due to such things as gravity or when any other celeb came too close. Over the years, these wandering planets can tour far and could run into one-of-a-kind superstar systems. But since vicinity is greater often than now no longer empty, the hazard of them hitting some other planet could be very low. Rogue planets are thrilling compared to the variety of stars and planets with robust orbits, so crashes are even more not likely. While worlds integrate, it is able to disrupt the orbits of the famous person systems inside them. Although planets possibly won't wreck into one another without delay for the period of these huge occasions, regions of balance for gravity can alternate how stars and planets flow. Sometimes planets get flung out into location, turning into rogue worlds. Other times they may collide with one another or their host stars. Those disruptions ought to clearly create new celestial bodies or make new stars. The late heavy bombardment concept shows that around 3.9 billion years ago, there has been a period of increased crashes regarding comets and asteroids. This flood of X is believed to have took place due to the truth the outer planets like Jupiter and Saturn have been moving around hundreds, which messed up the paths of lots of smaller devices in location. As a result, the once smaller items have been thrown onto unpredictable paths, many finishing up in the internal part of our Sun machine. This brought about a massive increase in crashes on planets like Earth. While those impacts didn't contain planets colliding with every different without delay, they examined the way that gravity ought to make massive adjustments to how matters circulate in area. This bombardment fashioned the surfaces and recollections of planets. In our solar tool, it is able to have even introduced water and natural stuff to Earth, supporting shape our planet as stars change over time.